the Youngstown tile and terrazzo legacy goes deeper than beautiful and dependable flooring and countertops. Really, the tile, the terrazzo, the precision, that's just scratching the surface.
I've been working at Youngstown Tile since I was a sophomore in high school. Started back in the summer of '93.
In the summer of '93, Youngstown Tile was owned by Paul and Juanita Sherba. Their son Noah was Josh Cohol's best buddy. The teenagers were practically inseparable.
It all started back when one of my best friends, whose parents owned the business originally, came to me and asked me if I wanted a job in the summer. And he said, I asked my dad, or my dad asked me, excuse me, that is there anybody that I could trust to actually show up and put in a solid 8 hours of work? And he said, I thought of you. Are you interested? And I don't know if that was a ploy and I was just a sucker or what, but the rest is history. We were working every summer through high school, and sometimes during breaks and that, we would be running material or doing demo or, stocking Dillards when they were in their big heyday.
And then one night, everything changed. Josh got a phone call in the middle of the night after he chose to stay home on an evening he would usually be out and about with Noah to celebrate another friend's birthday.
And I'm the guy that always goes out. I was like, I just don't feel like going out tonight. I'm just gonna stay home. You guys have fun. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow, yeah. And I woke up to another friend of ours, Steve Sin, who was working for APD Dispatch. He actually worked for Lane. His dad's Walter Sin, who ran Lane's over there. Yeah, he called me, and I remember just screaming at him on the phone, like, don't you ever call me again. Why would you call me and say something like that? And Noah lived almost in my backyard, like a street between us, So I remember running into my parents' bedroom and saying, I got to go. I just received a phone call. Somebody said Noah died last night, so I got to go over. I got to go see him, The mom's like, all right, okay. And I went over, and there was just way too many cars already over there for it to be, not true, And
the deadly car accident happened on Leffingwell Road in February of 1997. Noah was gone, and Josh was a mess.
I was at YSU. I was supposed to go to YSU my freshman year, prove to my parents I could get good grades. They were already down at Ohio State. I was going to go down to Ohio State to college, and that messed me up. I really lost focus on school and struggled to go to class. And for a year, my grades were absolutely horrendous. And I'll never forget, my academic advisor, Gabe Birnbaum from the School of Business there at YSU, called me to her office, and she said, Josh, if you don't go to class and at least get straight D's, they're going to kick you out. And I don't think you'll ever be allowed back into college ever.
That was the wake-up call he needed. Josh may have been on the 5-year plan, but he graduated with a business degree in marketing.
It was always a joke when we started, that Noah was going to own the company and I was going to be his number 2 guy, and
Noah's number 2 guy went on to help the Sherba family grow their business. Today, Josh Cohol is now the owner and the president of the company, and the work they do continues to be respected across the region. Their work is literally everywhere if you look close enough.
One of the big things is the Akron-Canton Airport we did. The Tree of Life was an art mural that we did in the floor in Terrazzo while the airport was open. St. Pat's Church, the restoration after the fire, we worked long and hard diligently on that one with BSHM Architects, recrafting what was there and recladding all that marble that we imported from Spain.
Josh and his team are dedicated to the details on every job. It's why they opened a showroom for the public and local contractors to take advantage of their knowledge, expertise, and the best products in all price ranges.
We're here as a resource. I think we had a little bit of a stumbling in the beginning where people were afraid, the installers and the contractors were afraid because we're such a large tile company that we would come in and try to take their work. And that's not what our intention was at all. Our intention was to be here to help. To educate and help and spread the knowledge of the industry and the trade that we're in.
Those are the details that matter to Josh, but the fact that he has played a role in building a tree of life and restoring a place that had its faith tested, well, those details are not lost on us.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.